Hello folks, in today's video we are going to go on a road trip to Pantai Kelanang, and I'm going to start my trip from Eco Sanctuary and we're going to go all the way to the beach, okay? And you're watching QCore TV where we look at all the fun stuff. So I got actually got the extra time to do this video for you folks, and in this video, the first 5 minutes, I'm going to record this video in the default settings so that all you folks can actually see the quality of this Mi Dashcam 2 1080p variant. Whether you like it, you don't like it, this is how it looks like, and it's actually recording right now. So this is the quality of the video without any settings changed, anything. This is the pure raw footage of the video, okay? Then after 5 minutes, I'm going to post edit the video, and it's going to be even more beautiful, more nicer and more clearer for all the viewers out there who want to watch this road trip all the way to Pantai Kelanang. So let's go to Pantai Kelanang. And if you all folks like Aicha, I love Aicha. They do really nice those iced smoothies, really delicious. One of the best actually in the market actually. I really like the Aicha smoothies. So yeah, we start out from a nice location and we can go all the way to the beach. And you can see now this is how it looks like. This the Mi Dashcam 2's what do you call video quality. And I apologize for some of the dirt on the windscreen there. I haven't actually cleaned it up. As you know, there's a lot of birds flying around in Malaysia, so they kind of poop everywhere, and I didn't get the chance to actually clean my car. So basically, you know, things happen, it happens, it is what it is. So we're gonna enjoy this trip. It's gonna be a very long video, so you might want to skip from part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And this is the raw footage of Malaysia in its raw form. You're gonna see a lot of landmarks along the way, and this part of Malaysia is the raw, no fancy KLCC, all the malls and beautiful thing. I'm showing you the raw footage of Malaysia, what it actually looks like without all this development and everything. Just look at it, the modern 2025, but it doesn't look modern at all. It's just the old-fashioned Malaysia. It looks just with all the kampung houses and all the old everything. It looks just its raw form of what Malaysia really looks like. Nothing to hype about. So if you're from the US, you're from the UK, you're any from other parts of the world, and you will see Malaysia, this is how it looks like today. As we get away from the people, as we go deep into the unknown, into the kampung, the countryside, and we will see the landscape change, the modern buildings gone, the infrastructure no longer there, the roads become really small, some dirt roads as well, and a lot of things. So I'm gonna tell you folks how it looks like way 20-30 minutes into the video later on, and whenever I spot the landmark or anything cool, I'll let you know folks what it is. So yeah, stay tuned to the video because this is the raw footage. If you're from another country, you're not from Malaysia, this is how Malaysia will look like on a casual, you know, Sunday drive like this. I'll show you how Malaysia actually looks like. Alright, because a lot of people, they like to put on YouTube videos of, oh, Malaysia is so beautiful, blah and all that, but I want to show people the raw look of Malaysia, how it really looks like. See the video for yourself and then decide what you think about it. Okay, so this video is going to be a long video, so just enjoy the show, and if you like anything, just comment down in the video and give a like, subscribe to the channel on QCore TV, and I'll see you later on when the landmarks come on. I'll play some music here, which for you all to enjoy while watching the video, because there was no sound recording. Otherwise this video will be absolutely huge to save in the file. So I cut out the sound so that we have a smaller size, and all you folks can enjoy the trip all the way to Pantai Kelanang. And I promise you will get there and you will see what the place looks like. And this is a road trip, one of the road trips I'm gonna do. Okay, now you see the quality of the video has improved. I post edited it. You can see the contrast is much better. You can also see the hue, the brightness. This is much clearer, much cleaner, and really nice visual now compared to just now. Just now was very boring, very dull, and now you can see the colors pop a little bit, and yeah, it's really nice. So I'm just going to keep quiet because it's going to be a long 20, 30, 40 minutes down the road for the trip. So enjoy the show, folks, and I'll see you in a while. By the way, Eco Sanctuary has one of the most futuristic homes. They actually have the minimalist homes. So if you have never seen it, they look like the super homes with the mansions, the bungalows, and they are super expensive, million dollar houses. And if you've seen some of the houses on the road here, they are millions of ringgit. Very expensive. The roads here are one of the best infrastructure of roads in Malaysia. If you can see the one here, they have absolutely brilliant roads here. It looks like China to me. They actually copy the China roads. Very big, very high quality roads. So this is what it is. But so far, there's a lot of maintenance here. So the maintenance for the roads here in this township is really expensive. I think it's about 500 to 700 ringgit a month. But you can see the homes there. They're actually very beautiful homes and very expensive too. And we're going to go into the left here, and it's going to start to change into the traditional kampung houses and everything else, and you'll see. So enjoy the trip. Alright folks, so we are arriving at Teluk Panglima Garang, just at the corner here, turn left. This place used to have a history of people in the past, long time ago. People came from Aceh on Sumatra. They took the boat and then they kind of landed in Malaysia back in the times called Malaya. Long time ago, so you gotta read the history books. So this is where those people used to come here for business from Aceh, Sumatra. I don't really know the history too much, but you can check it out on Google, okay? So we continue to drive into Teluk Panglima Garang. Let's go. Alright folks, we've actually entered to the center of Teluk Panglima Garang, and this is basically like the town, the stretch of the town mostly, before we continue into the countryside. There's a lot of shops here and everything. It's a really small town, nothing much, but yeah, this is how it looks like. And then at the front there's a roundabout before we start continuing into the countryside, and the roads become really small. So yeah, basically Teluk Panglima Garang on its how it looks like. So enjoy the drive. From here onwards, it kind of looks like Narathiwat in Thailand, and also, as you can see, the location starts to change. It looks really like Thailand a little bit in Narathiwat. See, Narathiwat, if you look at Google Maps, Narathiwat, it looks like this too. Just that Narathiwat is a little bit more Thai language and everything, but yeah. And we're coming up to that roundabout here. Before we go into the countryside, so as you can see, Malaysia countryside, if you look at it, all our cables and our electric poles, we usually put it underground, so it's very clean. You see, even the lights, the light bulbs, and all the street lights, they don't really have a lot of cables hanging on the street lights. You see, it's very nice and clean, not like in Thailand and not like in Manila, Philippines, where you have all these cables all tied up like spaghetti. And in Malaysia, you see those light poles, those cables, not many, very minimalistic. So in Malaysia, this is how it looks like. Most of the country is like this. It's really very tidy, and that's how you can see the difference between how Thailand looks like, how Manila, Philippines look like, and how Malaysia is, the countryside. And you can see it looks like this, but here it looks like a little bit like Narathiwat. But in Narathiwat, I also see a lot of cables on the poles, but in Malaysia we don't have too many. So yeah, a mix of everything. So enjoy the drive. We're almost into the countryside, and we're just gonna leave Teluk Pantai Magarang right now, and I'm driving beside sorry, not beside, but behind this Ford Raptor, which is on the way there too, and in a few more minutes he's going to turn to the right or something like that, and he's going to go. But then again, this Ford Raptor is also quite a big car. If you've not seen my test drive and review about the Ford Raptor, do go check the channel and check it out. It's a lot of fun to drive as well. Continue with the drive. On the top here, the bridge on top here is the SKVE highway, which they built many years ago. It's a highway to the Kelanang port for all the lorries and the trucks, and that's where all the cargo actually goes from the port, Kelanang port, all the way to the city and all the rest of the country. So that road, the bridge, is just the highway to Pulau Cherry. And the Pulau Cherry also connects to the South Port and the North Port in Klang. But that Pulau Cherry is actually the South Port, so that's the bridge for it. And you can see here we're going into the countryside, so let's go. Here we're coming to a big bridge. I forgot the name of the bridge, but it's I think it's Jalan Pusara or whatever it is. This bridge is a beautiful bridge. You can actually see the horizon and the horizon of the terrain, and it's a beautiful horizon. You can see here. You can see all over the place for miles. Beautiful horizon. And if you were driving on this road, you could see a lot more than just in this video. I really enjoyed the drive. So yeah, we continue. Here is like a relaxed zone where there's a lot of because the cars are slowing down, as you can see, but there's a lot of food stalls on the side of the road selling a lot of fruits, mangoes, bananas, and all those kind of fruits, and also a lot of nasi lemak, roti canai and stuff. So you can see people that are stopping at the side here. It's an occasional thing you can see on the roads in Malaysia. If you go to the countryside, and you will see those small little shops on the right there selling all those food and drinks and stuff. And yeah, it's just the way the kampong style of how we do it here in Malaysia. As you see, as we're going into the kampong countryside, you see this a lot in Malaysia. If you go in the outskirts, the countryside areas, you find this a lot. So for those who don't know, I'm just telling you. So let's go and continue to drive. Okay, we start to go into the kampong areas, turn right, and now we're going deep into the kampong, the rural kampong areas. So enjoy and see for yourself what you see, okay? And for those who've never been to Malaysia, this is how it looks like in the kampong area, and it's going to be a long way down the road here, so enjoy. Okay, as we get deeper and deeper into the kampong rural area in the countryside, I'm just a little bit surprised that you see how clean the roads are. I mean, I would say kudos to the people who are the community and the kampong area here, because you know what, you see the roads so clean, you don't see trash anywhere or anything, so that's a very good thing to see on the roads here. If you look at the side here, you can't see any trash, you know, and yeah, I really like that. I didn't realize that when I was driving, but now when I'm looking back at this video, recording it and editing it, I do realize that it's very, very clean, very, very good. Yeah. So yeah, let's take a right here, and then we continue to drive. Alright folks, so as you can see in the front there, that big hill or mountain or whatever they call it, if you can see in the distance in the horizon there, that is Bukit Jugra. Jugra? I call it Jugra, as it's Jugra or Jugra. Okay, that's the one of the tall hills in this location, Bukit Jugra they call it. And I stumbled upon that, and it's quite tall actually as you get closer and closer to it. So we continue to drive, and I'll talk about it when we are there, next to that hill in front there. Alright, now on the left here you can see these strange buildings on the left. You see that building on the left? The grey one? Those are really strange, mysterious buildings. And even I cannot explain what they are for, but they are really strange, spooky, mysterious buildings. You'll find a lot later on in the video. See, there's another one coming up here on the left. See? Really strange buildings. I cannot explain what they are for actually, but they're really strange. They're kind of spooky. You know, it's like it reminds me of those X-Files movies. If you've seen those movies, X-Files. Very scary, really spooky. And on the left here you have a school. It's called, I think, Sekolah Permatang Pasir or whatever it is. And you'll be surprised that even in the rural countryside areas, children also study English. So just because you go to the countryside in Malaysia, don't think that they don't speak English. They do speak English. And most of the kampung people and the rural people in the countryside, they also can speak a little bit of English. So that's really good because the science and mathematics is in English. So you do have to speak English a little bit. So that's really good news for those who don't know. Because I've been to many countries and a lot of people still can't speak English. So I'm very grateful that at least, you know, the people in Malaysia can speak English, and science and mathematics is in English syllabus. So they do have to speak and write and speak, write and speak, write and hear and listen to English. And one more thing is the Bukit Jurga is on the right here. You can see it's getting taller and taller and taller as we get closer. And it's actually, you can climb if you like to do hiking. You can actually go hiking up this hill on the right here. It's very, very tall, but we're not going to get that. It's going to get out of view because we're going to the left to Pantai Kelanang. And as we get into deeper here now, we are starting to go away from civilization, and after this it's just going to be oh, you saw that guy on the bicycle? That's a road bike, folks. Road bike. He just passed by on the right. But now we go into this rural area here. It's just the end of civilization, and we're gonna see very small little kampung houses, and that's about it. And we will continue to drive. Oh, one last thing. We just passed the entrance to the Sultan Abdul Samad, Makam Sultan Abdul Samad. I had some spooky feelings actually when I drove through this area. It felt like something unease. So if you're driving through this way, just keep that in mind. Okay? It's a bit spooky. But don't worry about it. Continue to drive. Alright, here we're gonna turn left, and we're just gonna follow this blue car in front here, which also I think they are a bit lost because they drive too slow, and it was a bit boring actually following them at the back because I wanted to go further, but they seem to be very, very slow. But not an issue because the roads are too narrow to go any faster, so I have to slow down. And as you can see, yeah, very narrow, lots of potholes. The roads are so narrow, you have to drive so slow. And you can see on the left here, they actually have a big canal, just like the canals in Amsterdam. And you can see the canals on the left here, like the ones in Amsterdam, but the Amsterdam canals, they're populated with people and boats. But here it's just a swamp. nothing at all. And I think if we come up here, you could see there's nothing really much over here. It's basically the end of civilization. There's nothing here, and so we continue to drive. Oh, and by the way, they put this canal here, so it's like a barrier between the ocean and also the inland. So if a tsunami were to come in, the tsunami will have to come over the land which I'm driving on, and then into the canal here. And you can see the goose and you can see the goose, a goose and a swan on the right there. Oh, yeah. All right, lads, you saw that? And you see the canal is getting bigger, right? So you do see a lot of interesting things on this trip as we started the video just now. But as I was saying, the tsunami would come over this road and it would come into the canal there, which stopped the water from flowing inland. So that's why they designed like this. So a lot of people don't know this actually, but we do have the tsunami barriers as well in Malaysia. I don't think a lot of places have this tsunami barrier, but the place where I am driving right now, it exists. So we should continue to drive. All right, so we are coming up to a bottleneck on the road here. The 2-lane road comes into 1-lane road because there's a bridge for the fisherman's bridge. And as you can see, we are going to go over the bridge here, and only one vehicle can actually pass the bridge at a time. As you see on the right, there's a lot of boats, fishermen boats, boat nelayan as they call it in Malay. And you can see there's a dam here to prevent the water from the canal to escape into the ocean. And you can see there's one car waiting there, so let us pass. And on the left there, to the retaining wall barrier there was to make sure the water didn't get out of the canal, as you can see. So there it is. Interesting, huh? So let's continue. Again, you can see those strange buildings on the right. You see those strange spooky buildings popping out again. Isn't that weird? Spooky buildings. They are buildings that are built, but they don't have any paint or anything. It's just like a spooky place. We'll see a few more down the road as well. Just wait. We'll have a look. Here comes another one on the left. Another spooky building. Look at that on the left. Isn't that weird? It's like a tower, but it's just like spooky. It's just concrete building with nothing on it. It's just like raw, and I don't know what they put inside there. And I did kind of check it out a little bit, but there were some people staying in it. But it's really spooky. Who wants to live in a house like that? Ugh. Right? But it's really spooky stuff. So we see a few more down the road as well. But yeah. You can see the canal is just opening out. It's a really big canal. Have you seen a canal this big? Really big canal. Yeah, so we continue to drive. On the right here, you can see the tsunami barriers. The sand on the right here is the tsunami barriers between the ocean and the inland. They built this, I think, because of the 2010. That's the building again on the left. See, the building on the left, the spooky buildings. Oh my God! Ooh. And again, I'm just saying, the barriers, the sand barriers on the right, they were built, I think, 10 years ago maybe, because in 2010 we had the Banda Aceh tsunami from Indonesia, and it was a very big tsunami, and it also destroyed a lot of the coastal areas in this place here. So that's why they put the barriers. They built these sandy barriers, but it's all covered up by all the brush, the trees, and all the bushes, so you don't really see it much. But I'm sure back 10 years ago you might see it all flat in all the barriers for the tsunami. A lot of people don't know this though, even myself, I just stumbled upon it. But you can see that they have the barriers here. All the earth has been pulled up maybe about 2 or 3 meters higher, and you can see. And you see another one. Look at that. Another of those spooky buildings. You see that one? The spooky buildings again. Look on the left. Ooh, look at those spooky buildings. Look, another one, 2 of them. Another spooky building. What are those things? They keep up popping up. If you see, they are spooky. It's like, really, 7 of those we have seen, right? On this video, I don't count how many we have seen so far, but they are really X-Files kind of stuff. So folks, if you watch the movie X-Files, you know what I'm talking about. Alright lads, so we have arrived. If you see the trees start growing like this, it is because we are arriving at our destination, which is the Pantai Kelanang. How would you say in British English? Plain British English. Pantai Kelanang. Like that, right? Or you see in Malay is like Pantai Kelanang. Pantai Kelanang. But anyway, in British English, we'll say Pantai Kelanang. So turn right here for the beach that everybody wants to go, the sandy beach. And then if you go straight here, just after the power station, straight here, and then you turn right with all these coconut trees. And once you turn right here, just at the front junction here, is the welcome center where all the parking space is. And you can see the welcome sign on the brick there. On the wall there, it says Pantai Kelanang, and we have arrived, folks. Congratulations if you made it this far to watch this video for 52 minutes. It's a long video, but we made it to Pantai Kelanang, and you can see a lot of people come here for fishing, for the views, for the just a weekend drive and enjoying time with the family. And we made it to Pantai Kelanang. You see the ocean in front there, the South Malacca Strait ocean, and if you go further away is all Sumatra, Indonesia at the front there. But this is the ocean of the Malacca Strait. So we have made it to Pantai Kelanang, folks. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a long video. If you like the content, like the video, like and subscribe to Kika TV, and I'll see you all the next video. So yeah, it's been a fun drive. We've seen a lot of things, and I hope you all like it. And if you're thinking to come here and enjoy, this is a video that you can use as a reference. So again, hope you like it. I did enjoy the drive. It was a very relaxing 40-50 minutes. So yeah, that's all it is. Thank you for watching.